Downtown Long Beach is becoming a racetrack. Next weekend is, I think it's the drift race next weekend, and then the weekend after that, Long Beach Grand Prix, which, where did I park? And there might be some exciting stuff happening here on the channel on race weekend. I'm on my way out to Hollywood to meet up with Bosia again today. I haven't had breakfast, so I had to make a quick stop at the old spot for the smoothie. Oh yeah. I don't need another person, but if it's possible, I think it would be really cool if I could bring my dad down. Right on, yeah, I'm excited about it too. 12:40. That was a call about one of the exciting surprises. I don't know. I'm excited about it. You might be excited about it. Anyway, 12:40. I was supposed to meet Bo at 12:30, so let's go. It's 9 o'clock at night. I spent the whole day up here working with Bo, working on some projects that he has coming up, and since this entire video so far has pretty much just been me sitting in traffic, we're just gonna cut straight to the apartment. First of all, I want to apologize if it seems like I'm wasting electricity by having all the lights on all the time, but it's a studio apartment. There's one light switch that turns on the lights for the entire place. It's one room. Also, both of these packages are for Cassie, so we're not opening those. But we are going to answer some questions. And when I say we, I mean me. I don't know where that came from. Like honestly, why do vloggers, why do YouTubers always say we? Is that to like include the audience as if we're doing this together? I don't know. Just things I think about. The first question I want to answer is one that's been getting asked repeatedly, and that's, should we still be saving our candies? I think I've answered it before, but my answer is, screw it. I'm not saving my candies anymore. I'm evolving a ton of Pokemon right now, starting with this lucky egg and jumping into it. I have a lot of Pokemon waiting to evolve. I'm not going to do all of them today. I'm going to save some for future Q&As, but I'm definitely going to start with all my new Gen 2 entries right now. These are all the Pokemon that I'm going to evolve and get a new entry in my Pokédex, starting right here with the one I've been holding on to the longest, Togepi. I'm finally getting my Togetic, and it's been, what, months since Togepi was released. Here we go. It's actually probably better to do this now, because Togetic has different move options. I'm not sure if they're actually better than the original moves that it released with, but let me pull up my move sheet so we can compare and talk about what the best moves for these Pokemon are. There's a new entry, number 1 for the day. It's going to be at least 5. Hidden Power, Flying, and Ancient Power. Rock and Flying, Rock and Flying. Rock and Flying are both super effective against Bug. And look at that, I walked almost 160 kilometers. 160 kilometers with that Togepi. We are like best friends. Hidden Power, Ancient Power is literally Togetic's worst moveset in terms of damage per second. So, 160 kilometers, and this is what I have to show for it. Alright, let's answer a question. Have there been nests added? I don't know for sure, but new nests are being added all the time. And the reason for that is probably because if Niantic is using so-and-so street map, people are constantly updating that map, mapping new parks, adding new terrain features, and if Niantic does continually update their database for nests, it is going to start to include parks that people have added on certain mapping services. So yes, nests have probably been added, and nests are continually being added all the time. So if there's a park near you that isn't a nest, go check it out after every nest migration. You never know, it might become a nest in the future. Next Pokemon. Wooper. Believe it or not, I still don't have Quagsire. I managed to hold off all this time with the amount of Woopers that appear here in Long Beach. I've actually seen Quagsire on the nearby list a couple times, and I just held off so that I could evolve this and save that XP to do it all at once. Look at it. It looks like a punching bag, at least from that angle. Water Gun Stone Edge. Water Gun Earthquake is its best because Earthquake is going to benefit from stab. Water Gun Sludge Bomb is second. Mudshot Earthquake, Water Gun Stone Edge is fourth out of 6 offensively, so maybe not great. Do you think Niantic will fix the GPS drift? The answer is they can't really fix GPS drift. That's not Niantic's problem. That's a problem with the way GPS works. In order to fix GPS drift, honestly, someone would have to come up with GPS or some equivalent technology that prevents drift from even happening. So the short answer is, honestly, it probably won't happen. GPS drift is something that Pokemon Go is always going to have to deal with, at least until we start relying on something other than satellites to determine our location. Spinarak. I don't have Ariados yet. Bug types really aren't super common here in Southern California. I know you guys, some of you out there get a ton of bug types, Spinarak, Leddyba, Caterpie, Weedle, but the truth is, I honestly don't see a whole lot of Spinaraks around here. So Ariados, that's cool. And what are we looking for in terms of moves? Infestation Megahorn, no. Poison Sting, Cross Poison. It's its 4th best moveset overall, but it's 2nd best among moves of the same type. Wouldn't Seadra be a better opponent against Dragonite than Kingdra, considering dragon moves would hurt Kingdra as a water and dragon type? The answer is not exactly, because Seadra does have slightly lower stats, it's going to deal less damage. Kingdra is also dragon type, so its dragon type moves, namely Dragon Breath and Outrage, both benefit from stab, and that is one of its best movesets. That's going to be its best moveset against Dragonite, so you're going to get that stab plus the super effective bonus, which is effectively the same as if Dragonite had a double weakness to Dragon. So overall, Kingdra is going to be the better attacker than Seadra, even though Seadra isn't going to take super effective damage from Dragonite's Dragon-type moves. Pineco! I actually have enough to evolve 2 of these now. But this will be my first one. We're going to get Forretress out of this. I'm saying we again. Is it weird? It just seems so normal that no one ever talks about it. That vloggers are always saying we, when they're literally the only person talking to the camera. It seems so normal that I do it, unconsciously, without even thinking about it. Anyway, Forretress. Bug and Steel type, Bug Bite Heavy Slam. Bug Bite Heavy Slam! Best moveset, offensively. What is this balloon-like thing? I saw a post on Facebook last night. This is a substitute. The sprite, the 3D model there, is a substitute. It's a move from the main series games where a Pokemon would sacrifice 1/4 of its HP to create a substitute that had as much HP as that Pokemon just sacrificed. Doesn't seem like it would do much, but it's very useful because if you would take a hit, if the substitute takes a hit that would deal more than 1/4 of your HP, in the end you're only losing 1/4 of your HP. But this substitute appearing here in Pokemon Go is just a glitch. If you clear your app's cache and data, it'll force the game to reload the correct models for the Pokemon. So it seems like it was probably a placeholder at some point, and somehow it's showing up as a glitch, but it doesn't actually mean anything, it doesn't hint at anything. Just clear your cache and it'll go away. It's cool that there's a model for it though, because maybe we'll get Substitute as a move when the gym rework happens. Maybe. Ooh, Phanpy. I'm excited about this. I actually really like Donphan. I like Phanpy. I think Phanpy's cute, but I like Donphan as a Pokemon. I used it competitively a little bit. And when I say competitively, I didn't actually go to like Pokemon tournaments, but I would play online in the days of Net Battle, before Shoddy Battle, before whatever, Pokemon Showdown, I think is what people are playing on now. I used to play online a little bit. Dawn fan. Counter play rough. Counter play rough. Second best offensively. And that's going to deal a decent amount of fairy type damage, even though it's not going to benefit from stab. Dawn fan is fairly strong. When flying to Australia, will you lose your streak bonus? Yes, I will. I actually lost it today, or yesterday. I didn't catch a Pokemon because I was trying to continue chaining Magikarp, and I never encountered a Magikarp throughout the course of the regular day, and by the time I realized I hadn't caught a Pokemon, it was after midnight. But I am going to go out tomorrow morning before the event ends. The event ends at 1 p.m. Pacific time today, the day that you're watching this. So 2 hours from the time this video goes live, the Water Festival event ends. Tomorrow morning, before it ends, I'm going to go out and try to catch as many Magikarps as I can before they start going back to regular spawn rates. But back to the question. Yes, I will lose my streak bonus when flying to Australia. It happened when I flew to Japan, when I crossed the international date line. The date changed, I lost a day. Your streak bonus is apparently based on your local time on your phone. So it's not set by server time, it's set by the actual time on your phone. And once I get to Australia, my streak will reset. So that's it for today's Q&A, and I guess one question that I sort of answered with this, but didn't answer specifically, was someone asked, since I'm not going to be uploading on weekends, does that mean Q&A is going away? Obviously it's not. I'm going to save Q&A for days like this, where, for example, I was working with Bo all day, 9 hours out of my day were spent at Bo's house. So days where I really don't have time to go out and play the game is when I'll be doing Q&A. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you learned something. I'll see you tomorrow. I totally forgot there was one more question that I wanted to answer.
Hi, Trainer Nick. What Pokemon would you have for a pet? Why and what?
First of all, hi, Danny and Allie. Thanks for your question, and thanks for watching. I know that I've said many times Sandshrew is my favorite Pokemon, and I would probably like to have a Sandshrew as a pet, but honestly, because of Cassie, I think if I could have a little mini Snorlax like Snacks here, I would definitely choose that. Alright, now this episode is really over. Thanks for watching.